Flags are raised and they're off. The field are sent on their way in the 40th running of the William Hill Bowl Chase. This Grade 1 over 3 miles and a furlong, heading towards the first of their 19 fences, and it's Brave Man's Game and Ahoy Signor who set the early tempo. Couple of lengths clear already from Shishkin, last year's winner, the yellow and black, alongside Gold Cup runner-up GERRI Colombe, as they come towards the open ditch, fence number 2. Landing behind the principals back in 5th was the grey Gentleman's Game, then Thunder Rock and Corbett's Cross, the early back marker between fences 2 and 3, racing towards the 3rd, which will ultimately be the last after another couple of circuits. So it's Brave Man's Game. He's got the cheek pieces on for the first time today. He leads from Ahoy Signor, a dual winner at the festival here at Ainter in the past, and then Shishkin racing to the inside of GERRI Colombe, they're 3rd and 4th. Then Gentleman's Game, alongside is Thunder Rock, and Corbett's Cross, very impressive winner of the National Hunt Chase at the festival, the back marker under Mark Walsh. They swing the left-hander, being led by Brave Man's Game. Ahoy Signor, runner-up in the race last year, is in 2nd place currently, just in front of last year's winner Shishkin. Then GERRI Colombe goes along in 4th place. Behind GERRI Colombe is Gentleman's Game, then Thunder Rock and Corbett's Cross as they run into the back straight for the first time. And level up for fence number 4. Brave Man's Game up and over in front to Ahoy Signor, lands in 2nd place. Behind those back in 3rd, Shishkin. He's in company with GERRI Colombe. Next is Gentleman's Game, then came Thunder Rock and Corbett's Cross as they now make their way over this next fence over on the back straight, all safely over. Now progress towards another open ditch. Fence number 6 coming, and it's Brave Man's Game. He leads by a length and a half to Ahoy Signor. He lands over in 2nd place. Shishkin is towards his inside, and then GERRI Colombe, followed by Gentleman's Game, the nose-banded Thunder Rock, and the held-up Corbett's Cross. Once again, they're all safely over. Now race towards the turn that takes them on down the side of the course. It's Brave Man's Game in Harry Cobden that shows the way. Couple of lengths to Ahoy Signor and Shishkin. Only a length then back to GERRI Colombe under Jack Kennedy. And Gentleman's Game in Darrow O'Keefe, Thunder Rock, and then Corbett's Cross. Over the fence down the side, Brave Man's Game. Out in front, shows the way from Shishkin and Ahoy Signor. GERRI Colombe will make the corner for home this time in 4th place from Gentleman's Game. Then Corbett's Cross. He's now just moved by Thunder Rock as they head towards jump number 9. Brave Man's Game once again over with the lead from Ahoy Signor, the red and black, and Derek Fox to the outside of Shishkin and Nico de Boinville, with GERRI Colombe back in 4th, and then Gentleman's Game, Corbett's Cross and Thunder Rock. Over that next open ditch, once again, all are safely over. That was jump number 10, towards the 11th, which will be the last in another circuit's time. Brave Man's Game continues to show with the advantage from Ahoy Signor and Shishkin on his inner. And GERRI Colombe and Gentleman's Game from Corbett's Cross and Thunder Rock. Over that plain obstacle before one more final circuit in the William Hill Bowl Chase, and it's Brave Man's Game and Harry Cobden who are leading still from Ahoy Signor in 2nd spot. Shishkin toward the running rail in 3rd, then GERRI Colombe only a neck away then to Gentleman's Game to his outside. Corbett's Cross held together, Thunder Rock the back marker as they turn to head out into the back straight for the final time. And as they do so, they've yet to head Brave Man's Game. He's made every step in the bowl so far. Ahoy Signor and Shishkin are still disputing that 2nd place. Only a length away to GERRI Colombe back in 4th. A neck then back to Gentleman's Game in his outside. Another 1.5 away to Corbett's Cross and then Thunder Rock. Sizing up fence number 12 now. Brave Man's Game landed out in front. He put in a good lead there. Still a length or so to Ahoy Signor. Shishkin racing to the inside of GERRI Colombe. Wider from those two, Gentleman's Game. Then Corbett's Cross and Thunder Rock at fence number 13. Brave Man's Game took off in front. Shishkin a little untidy there, shaken up on the landing side, but he still remains every chance, racing towards another open ditch now. Fence number 14. Brave Man's Game, Ahoy Signor. These are still the leading two. Shishkin over in third. Then Gentleman's Game. GERRI Colombe is now just coming under a bit of pressure there. Bit of a shake of the reins perhaps. Then Corbett's Cross and Thunder Rock, who's ridden going in towards his final fence over on the back straight line. It was Brave Man's Game. He's still there. He led by a length and a half to Ahoy Signor. Shishkin nudged along in third. Gentleman's Game, the grey, travelling toward the outside of GERRI Colombe as they begin to head down the side of the course. Corbett's Cross has latched onto those two, and then came the push along Thunder Rock to the cross fence now. This will be 4 out. Brave Man's Game in front by a length over Shishkin, Ahoy Signor and Gentleman's Game. Then GERRI Colombe, who's now been shaken along. Corbett's Cross continues to stalk him, and they're leaving Thunder Rock behind. They turn their heads towards home then. Brave Man's Game has got them stacked up behind, leading a length over Ahoy Signor, the red and black. Then the grey, Gentleman's Game. Shishkin is poised in behind a yellow and black. Then GERRI Colombe, who's trying to come back for more. Corbett's Cross staying on down the outside. That was a third from the end. Brave Man's Game about to be joined by Ahoy Signor. Shishkin looking to go just in behind them there. Then came Gentleman's Game. Corbett's Cross moves up with menace, and then GERRI Colombe plenty with a chance over the final open ditch. Ahoy Signor perhaps just in front briefly, but here comes GERRI Colombe and Corbett's Cross down the outside. Brave Man's Game, Shishkin and Gentleman's Game all close up behind on the run down towards the final fence. GERRI Colombe puts it up now to Ahoy Signor. Corbett's Cross is now making the run between horses at the final fence. GERRI Colombe and Ahoy Signor, they took off together. Corbett's Cross back in third. They're up the running now. GERRI Colombe to the outside of Ahoy Signor, who's battling all the way for the line, but it's out in front. GERRI Colombe's bowl, and GERRI Colombe has won the William Hill Bowl Chase, defeating Ahoy Signor. Back in third, Corbett's Cross, clear from Shishkin. Then Gentleman's Game and Brave Man's Game. Thunder Rock was pulled up.
It wasn't always pretty, but he's a very effective horse, a very consistent one, and a high-class one too. He was second in the Gold Cup.